Hey Bella, this is a video of the setup I have going to give you just a little bit of a better idea as to hermit crabs and their needs. This is a 20-gallon long tank. I do not keep a lid on it. They're not able to climb out. So I use a mixture of coconut dirt, sand, and gravel for the substrate. As you can see on this side, it's about 3 to 4 inches deep, and then it lessens to where the water dish is, and then there's no substrate there. So like there's one. There's actually 5 hermit crabs in this tank. There's 3 of them in the shot right now. There's one here in the dirt. There's one guy right there, and there's one guy hanging out in the tree. So on this side, I have a large water dish that they can easily climb in and out of. It has sponges in it that's fresh water, so they can drink from it, they can bathe in it, they can soak. This little dish here is the salt water, because they do need salt in their diet, so they need it for cleaning purposes, they need it because it's part of their dietary requirements, and because they enjoy it. Tons of empty shells that they can change into. They're pretty active when they're healthy, and they like to change shells often just for fun or to try them on. Got a little SpongeBob house back there. Hide rock. Sometimes they like to hide under the rock if they're not in the dirt. I don't think anyone's under here right now. Nope. Nope, nobody's under there. But I did see somebody burrow right in this area here. Oh, look, there he is. So there's one right there hiding under the dirt. And there's one in the dirt there. And this big guy right here hanging out in that dish, he just came out from this hole right there. So he was hiding in the corner under the dirt. They sleep under the dirt. They molt their exoskeletons under the dirt. They go under to hibernate in the winter, and also for protection. They definitely like to bury themselves. Now this dirt or substrate is extremely moist. It's really wet. It's real damp. It's almost muddy. And that's how they like it, to keep their bodies moist and to keep them from drying out. So I have a dish here, and in this dish it's a mixture of different cereals like cornflakes and Cheerios all smashed up. There's some coconut flakes in there, some oats, I think some granola even, just a whole bunch of stuff from the cabinet ground all together and in that dish. Over here we have actual hermit crab food that comes with mealworms, dried mealworms, and I threw some fish food on top because of the fishy flakes, they like that. And then usually in this dish I'll put fresh fruits and veggies, but because they don't last very long and because of how hot it is, I take them out every day so they don't get nasty and stinky. Look at this guy. So this is pretty much their setup here. And they seem pretty happy overall. They're more active at night, they're nocturnal, so they will bury themselves during the day and they'll hide. They come out at night to feed and to climb and to play. Just one more thing, I do have a heat mat under the substrate on this side. There's a heat mat on the bottom of the tank, so the soil right here stays really warm and really moist, and that mimics the tropical beaches that they're used to. I do have a heat lamp, but I don't use it during the summer because obviously it's not cold. And then there's a actual lamp there that's for like UVB, UVA, sunlight rays, but because they're in front of this big window, they get plenty of natural sunlight. So I don't use the lamps during the summer. But I do keep the heat mat on at all times because it regulates the ground temperature for them. So that is our setup. I've had these guys since last August and they're all doing very well. So feel free to ask any questions, and I hope that maybe this helped. Good luck. Bye. Say bye. Say hi, Matthew.
Matthew! Matthew! Say bye. Okay, bye.